Babe was such a villainous character, people think you're real, don't they?
Yes. So I had death threats. The call from the BBC security saying we're getting death threats.
Oh, my Lord. Let's talk about Ted Lasso.
I still get communications that say my mum's got cancer, she goes for a treatment, she's very poorly when she comes home. We all pile on the bed, we watch Ted Lasso, we believe, we laugh. Very proud of that.
I love Sooty and Sweet. I love the fact that you knew what Sweet was saying, he didn't say a word. It was so clever then, he was always dead mad at everyone, dead angry. My guest tonight is one of Britain's most beloved character actresses. Over a career spanning more than 5 decades, she's delighted audiences with unforgettable roles in EastEnders, Doctor Who, Runaway, Ted Lasso, Midsomer Murders, loads. Please welcome the wonderful Annette Badland.
Thank you. You've told everyone how old I am now.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe you're here.
I know.
You're part of the fabric of the nation, if I can say that, and especially televisually and theatre. Yeah. So, well, this is how we start this. I'm being in awe, so I should check myself now. Stop it, Sally.
Yes.
Calm down. Now, what we start this malarkey off with, we do a bit of a quick fire questioning. So I'm going to ask you the questions and you just say the first thing in your head, okay? But please elaborate if you would like. Now, what is the role you most recognise for?
Babe from EastEnders.
Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that it doesn't matter what you do when you're in a soap opera?
Yep.
I mean, I left 20 years ago and people still say, Shelley, and I go, what?
Yes.
I don't even look like... She was 25. It's like, what?
But that's the extraordinary thing. They say, are you all right, babe? Are you okay, babe? And you've said your character name too.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I've done where you're not you.
Do you prefer, I reckon I know the answer, theatre or TV? It depends what the mood is in it. Theatre still. Is it the immediacy of it? Why theatre? Yeah.
You know absolutely why you're doing it. Changes every night.
Every night.
The audience changes.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't know why, and you're different, and the news is different. You just bring it all in.
Yeah.
And, you know, places like the Globe where they are 2 feet away from you. So you can't deny that this is a shared experience and why you're doing it. It's fantastic.
It is quite electric, isn't it? It is a fabulous experience.
Also, I'm a control freak. And filming's about editing and the director.
It is.
So you give your all and then they choose something entirely different.
Who's a former co-star you'd love to act with again?
Ooh, Peter Dinklage.
Oh, is he fabulous?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
wonderful.
And what was so fabulous? Was it just...
I find him very sexy.
Yeah.
And his quality of acting, his concentration... he was very generous. So just terrific, just all round. Oh,
just amazing.
Yeah.
Now, maybe the same answer. Who's your TV crush?
At the moment, Peter Dinklage.
Now, let's go back in time a bit when it all started, when you were a child. What was your earliest TV memory?
Spotty Dog I loved. The wooden tops.
Wooden tops. Yeah.
Bill and Ben.
Yeah.
Didn't like Handy Pandy.
You're not mad on Handy Pandy now?
No. Sooty and Sweep.
I love Sooty and Sweep.
Yeah.
I love Sooty and Sweep. I love the fact that you knew what Sweep was saying, he didn't say a word.
No.
It was so clever. It was so clever then. He was always dead mad at everyone, dead angry. Now, when did you catch the acting bug?
At school. Parents' Day.
So go on, tell me.
I'm an only child and born in 1950. So although I was in a city in Birmingham, there were no children. I was on a main road, so no other kids. Girl next door, about 5 or 6 years older, she was having nothing to do with me.
Absolutely ignored you.
And then as I got to about 10, there was a young girl down the road. So...
quite isolated.
Yeah, and spent my... When I first went to school, I was 4.5. That's just because my birthday's in August. And
yeah, you're the young one.
I often say, because I'd only ever been with my mum, really, but I was like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. I was... You know, the Where's
These
she
people.
going? What are these? I don't know how to deal with these small people.
The same size as me. I don't understand.
So then we cut to I'm 10 and my class chanted the poem Meg's Merrilies, and I got to enact the character in front of them, and I discovered I could make people laugh and I could stop them laughing.
Oh, catnip.
Oh, yes.
So you knew you had it.
So I was in, the school drama group, the local WI. We moved out of Birmingham to a smaller town. Local WI would ask me to play the teenager if
Love
there was
it.
in their festival offering that year.
Brilliant.
And I decided it was when there was drama in schools, drama and art.
Yep.
So the drama teacher, bless her, took me for something called Lambda External Exams,
Yes.
one of the drama schools. So you did theory and you did a piece. You know, had to stand up and just to find out if I could do it or not.
And what were your parents like about your acting? How did they sort of... I mean, mine were just, I think, my mum was just a bit confused when I came. I said, I'm going to be an actor. I came back from university studying English and I said, I think I'm going to be an actor. And she went, what? Because no one... Where did that come? There was no auntie, there was no one on the step, nothing.
No.
And so it was quite a bizarre thing.
Yeah.
What were your parents like?
The same.
Really?
When I was at drama school and had no money, Mum would send soap and tights. And one day a parcel came and I opened it and it was a Tupperware box with what had been a salad with a note saying, "We're enjoying this so much. Hope you do too." So it was just soggy lettuce. But, they supported me absolutely, but they really didn't, like your family, didn't understand it.
Yeah.
And after the Actors Company, I then played Mole in Toad of Toad Hall at Lancaster and then went into the RSC, which is where I'd always wanted to be.
So you're hitting big, pretty out of the traps,
and
to be fair.
I've worked since drama school, which is 6 months, and now I'm starting a year's contract. And at that time, you also went onto the Aldwych. We brought plays into the Aldwych.
I didn't know that.
And my dad took me to Stratford and he said, "Yeah, but what are you going to do at the end of the year?"
I know.
It's a year's contract with the RSC.
I mean, that is like...
but what will you... Couldn't you be a teacher?
Yeah. Have you got any... Can you still use... honestly, there was never anything like that. And it is quite self-motivating, though, isn't it? Because you have got to believe in yourself more than usual, I suppose. We didn't fit in the mould of what actors are meant to be. So I suppose they call it sizeism now. But I remember when I first started acting, it was at university, and somebody gave me a part. And I was so shocked at my tutor saying, "I think you could do this for a living." Because I was a size 14, probably bigger, and I had probably sort of acne and badly dyed blonde hair. And I thought, well, actors look like Audrey Hepburn.
Yes.
I didn't know that, like you and I are character actors, and we will be working forever because of that.
Yes. And a huge variety. That's our gift too.
Absolutely.
That we don't get stuck as the pretty one who just, it's basically the same tale.
So how did that affect you at the start? Did you come across that like I did? Or
Yes, in the Actors Company was a lovely actress who'd been in family at war, and she took me aside and said, "I'd like to send you to a health farm. I have money because of the series, and I don't think you'll get the work you should get, the size you are." I said no.
Is it after you'd punched her or?
No, I didn't. And then I thought about, it's...
She probably was doing it from the right place.
Yes, absolutely.
Right, we're going to take a little break now. But before we go to the break, I would like to ask a little question. It's about Bergerac, which I'm going to ask you in a bit because I'm slightly obsessed. Now, Annette starred in Bergerac, the first one, the best one. And it became one of the biggest dramas of the 1980s, and I remember it so well. But on which Channel Island was it set? Answer after the break.
Let me think.
Welcome back to A Night In with Sally Lindsay. Don't forget you can listen to wherever you get your podcasts and watch on YouTube every Wednesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Now, before the break, we asked Bergerac, which Annette starred in, became one of the biggest dramas of the 1980s, but on which Channel Island was it set?
Jersey.
Bergerac. Now, we're going to Bergerac. Do you mind?
Not at all.
I absolutely loved Bergerac. I remember watching it. It was so wonderful, clever, funny, sunny. I do think it actually influenced me about Madame Blanc, to be honest, because of the sunshine and the sea, and it was such a character as well. But the island itself was a character. So, what was it? I mean, that was your first regular show, am I right?
Yep, first regular.
What was it like being your flying to Jersey? That was your first. Did you fly? You get a ferry? What happened? I want to know everything about it.
When I flew,
Yeah.
but the first year I was in Ealing. They had all the interiors at Ealing Studios.
And
I got out once to ride a bike down a hill, and that was it. But then we moved everything out to a disused cinema and converted it into a studio.
When it was becoming a regular thing, the money would be easier out there. So what was it like?
Oh, it was tremendous. People complained. The audience would say, but when you go around that corner, it isn't Elizabeth Castle, what's... and then, of course, they can only do 40 miles an hour there. So, people were disconcerted by that. Of course, John's car Bergerac's car didn't go any faster than that anyway. So.
But what was it like? Did you get on with John? I mean, I've always been a huge fan of John.
I lived with John Nettles.
Oh, did you?
Well,
In the... just as... Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You were together?
And Sean Arnold, and John had a bungalow.
Oh, right, okay. I was like, God, this is a revelation. Annette Badland? That's why she's called Badland?
No, we watched telly, got drunk, sat on the
Love
grass.
It, great.
And looked
Like all actors.
Corbière Lighthouse
Brilliant.
at night. And, yeah.
Like most actors, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the huge highlights of your career is being in Russell T Davies's revived Doctor Who, 2005, which was absolutely massive.
Yes.
Absolutely massive. And I remember how massive it was. Me and Billie Piper were up for Best Actress at the NTAs in 2005, and I remember thinking, what a blooming year to be up.
I've mistimed this one.
Of all the years, I did this huge storyline, and everyone was going on about it, and I remember thinking, what on earth, this is never going to happen, because it was such a smash. Now, your character, Margaret Blaine, did Russell sit you down and say, this is what we want you to play? How did it come about?
The first two eps I'm in were the only two that were scheduled to happen, and they were the first two they shot.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to shoot the first episode first up. They wanted all the cogs to be oiled and it all to be, and for Billy to be comfortable with Chris. And,
Yeah. That's clever.
Yes. Yeah. And the whole machine, prosthetics, just the whole caboodle.
Huge.
And when we started, they would have a week between blocks. By the time I got back for Boomtown, that had all gone. They were just up against it constantly.
Yeah.
Making it happen. But Russell liked a scene I did with Chris in a doorway in the Houses of Parliament. He thought, I could develop that. So Boomtown was never on the cards. And also when I started, I was going, I'm going to be in Doctor Who, and other actors going, right.
Really?
And no one knew if the audience would take to it or not. But Russell, Phil and Chris were all fans, and I think that made a huge difference.
That's the thing about Russell's writing, isn't it? Because I've just been obsessed with Tiptoe.
Oh, yes.
I messaged him and I said, you've managed to put in one series everything that absolutely drives me insane in 5 eps of modern day, of now, State of the Nation. And I think Doctor Who at the time, and it still is it always deals with those issues that are very prevalent, that are completely State of the Nation. They're not alien at all. They're winners all, which is the secret, isn't it, really?
Yes.
And you worked obviously with Billy and Chris, and so nobody really knew on that set that it was going to be a big hit. You just did your best and went for it.
They were just, they had no idea. I remember we did the read-through at Cardiff Stadium in this huge room, and it was gladiatorial. It was like, Ben-Hur Arena. We had a long line of producers, English, American, some directors, Russell, Phil, on one side, actors on the other, heads of department at either end, banks of people either side. And you felt they'd hold cards up and go, 3, 1.
Off. Next.
No, yeah. Yeah.
So now, you talked about Babe before. We've got to talk about Babe. So you joined EastEnders and you became a very important seminal character in the Carter family. Moved into the Queen Vic with the lovely Danny Dyer. And what was that like? It's different, isn't it?
Entirely different from anything else.
So tell me.
You are with your family more than you're with your family.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
That's true.
And the multi-episodic nature of it. So you could be in the Vic and then you could be in the Square and you're on a different ep. We were lucky, our family did get, we all cohesed and it was great. And there were people like Tim West. And I remember it was Dominic Treadwell Collins who was the producer, and I'd done a film with him that Sheridan Smith had written. Sky were doing things for Christmas, and I'd done
Cracker, I did one.
Yeah.
I did one, yeah, I did a Cracker, yeah.
Yeah. So I'd done one with Stephen Fry, and then Sheridan wrote this piece, and it was Dom producing it, and he said, I'll always look for an Annette Badland shaped part. So he called.
Sandy.
Yes. He called me in, and I've still got the notebook that in capital letters I've written good. So she was a good character. We talked about her maybe being a pearly queen.
Yeah,
you know. He said, "Oh, come and join. It'll be to Kensington. It'll be great."
Yeah, we'll have a lovely time.
And you will know that the writers often write for what they see.
I always call it like a tennis match.
Yes.
So you give them something, and then they give it you back, and then you hold that, and then you give it back to them. That's what happened with me in Coronation Street. And then this fully formed character, probably in about 6 months. But certainly wasn't to start with. I just gave them something, so I didn't know what she was.
Yeah.
But what happened with Babe?
Well, I had a scene with Tim, and he was watching the television, and I'd been in love with him when I was young, and he'd married my sister. And I didn't like that. It's the cause of all my pain and anguish.
Of course.
And it wasn't scripted, but I picked up the remote control and turned the television off. Told him what I thought, put the telly back on and left. And I think they thought, ooh, she can be nasty.
She's not very nice at all.
I got very villainous.
So what was the first day like? You sort of... What was it like? Was it a bit...
We started with my entry, her arriving with a cake and extraordinary. It really is very different from any other filming you ever do because of the nature of it moving so much and actors having to be on another schedule, and so you sort of it's very instant, and it was thrilling at the time. And there'd been no prep, there'd been no meet the actors or...
None of that nonsense.
No.
On the other side of it, people think you're real, don't they?
Yes.
Which I don't think you had a really good experience of that because Babe was such a villainous character.
And because I was leaving, they racked up my villainy and actually got literally thrown out of the pub by Danny and cursed them. But I had death threats. The call from the BBC security saying we're getting death threats, and they'd worked for the Houses of Parliament and Buckingham Palace, so they said there are red alert code words in this, so we have to take it seriously.
Oh my Lord, what happened then?
Well, just don't go out, don't tell people where you're going, no social media. They eventually traced it to just outside Liverpool, but it was in a school. They didn't think it was it wasn't a child, but because it was a public computer, they didn't feel they could get much further. And that took about a month to 6 weeks.
So you were under house arrest particularly for 6 weeks?
They just said, don't go out and don't tell people where you're going if you do go out. And
I mean, because my character was nice and vulnerable, but I mean, I never got that. I mean, I got shouted at a lot, because I was stupid. And he's having an affair, isn't he? And he'd I used to say, I don't watch Coronation Street, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, the whole point about sometimes when people are having an affair, then they're the last ones to know. That's what we were trying to portray.
Yes.
Because why would she know? She's in love and whatever. It's one of the first big storylines I did. But I never got that. Met Danny a few times. And he's just... what I love about Danny is He's exactly who you think he's going to
Yes.
be. And I love people who are exactly what they say on the tin.
Yeah.
You know, there's got no airs and graces. He's exactly who he is. He's a fantastic actor.
Yes.
And-
And bright and kind-hearted.
Yeah. So what was he like to work with?
Daft. Knew his own mind. Would want to rewrite things. And as I say, the generosity, it was just funny, and the generosity of him, and also learning to say the C word.
Yes, obviously there's that.
And he says, if you met my grandmother, you'd know absolutely why, you know.
It's like a nature.
Yes.
We learnt it before we knew her name.
And then early days on TED, they overnight wrote me a speech that had 6. So I thought, I've worked with Danny Dyer, I can do this.
Oh my God.
Of course, it's never been seen on television.
Oh, I
And
love
Jason
it.
says there are 2 speeches cut from Ted Lasso, both are mine. He said, and I do wish, they're very funny, I wish it could have been in it. But at the time when we started that, they were saying this is a family show. I thought, this is never going to go out.
Let's talk about Ted Lasso.
Okay.
Ted Lasso. Oh my
Ted
God. My boys
Lasso.
are going to be so impressed. It's about to go into its 4th season.
Yes, a female team.
A female team, quite rightly. Now, why do you think this amazing show? We watched it. Obviously, I had 2. They're 15 now, but so that was probably about 10 or 11.
Yeah.
And we were massively obsessed with it. It was just good straight away. It's one of those ones which were, I don't even have to try with this. I've got it. I got the world straight away. How did you feel when you got the scripts and you went, wow, this character?
Wonderful. Well, the whole piece, really. I mean, I get letters. It hit at the right time,
Yeah,
COVID.
definitely did.
People needed it. And I still get communications that say, my mom's got cancer, she goes for a treatment, she's very poorly when she comes home. We all pile on the bed, we watch Ted Lasso, we believe, we laugh.
Yeah.
Very proud of that, to be involved with that. And I think it also has a true ring on it. It wasn't designed as a product. It's what Jason wanted to say about all of us.
It's very individual, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a corporate show.
No.
At all. It's not made by, it's not a Jigsaw show. It's one vision, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, what was the casting process for that? So you had to sit in front of Jason, obviously.
I didn't meet him.
Never met him.
Theo Park, the casting director, had us in, and we had to go on camera and talk a little bit, and then do the scene with her assistant. And Jason, when he, God bless him, gave me the part and we met, he said, I cast you because you look in people's eyes. But I think that says more about him than me, because I think he's probably got a whole cast of people who look into your eye and don't fudge it and are genuine and.
Oh, definitely. You can tell that. Did you have a lovely time filming with them? Did you?
Yes.
What was it?
It's daft.
Yeah.
It's very different American because everybody chips in.
Oh, really?
The director
what do you mean?
speaks. Jason can't help. He's so bright.
Yeah.
And he's working with you and he's looking into your eyes and he's acting, but you also know he's thinking that light needs changing when we're finished. And I'll rewrite that.
Yeah.
And as soon as they say cut, he's now.
It's constantly, yeah.
And that needs changing over there. And
and
huge mind and very aware of what other people are going. He's very aware of other humans and what's playing out there. So he's just unfathomable, really. He makes me feel very flawed and, you just think, my God, all of that going on in there.
Yeah, in that one head.
Yeah.
Now, we're just going to go to a quick break, but before we do, I'm going to ask a little question like I usually do. Now, how many Emmy Awards did Ted Lasso win for its first season? Answer after the break. If you're enjoying A Night In with Sally Lindsay, please do follow the show on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and of course, YouTube. Now, before the break, we asked, how many Emmys did Ted Lasso win? Annette, how many Emmys did Ted Lasso win?
Loads.
In the first series.
Loads.
Can you guess how many?
7.
That is absolutely right. You are so right. 7 Emmys. Were you there?
Yes.
Tell me all about
And
it.
the
What did you wear?
SAG. Oh, a long frock.
And the SAG as well.
Yes, we did SAG, and we went
did
to
you
that
wear?
as well. Sort of golden long with a tie here. An
somebody
English
come-
designer.
Did somebody come along and say, can I dress you?
No, I always thought, oh, they're not going to want me, so I'll go DIY. And I found this.
I very much doubt it, my darling. Now, you starred in this year's Netflix hit Runaway alongside the most amazing Ruth Jones.
Yeah.
So, what's your strongest memories of making the series? Jimmy Nesbitt, isn't it, as well?
Yes. Yeah. Who I thought
James, I should call him. James Nesbitt.
might be like his characters, and he isn't.
Oh, did you?
Again, yes, I thought, oh, he could be.
How long have you been acting in it?
I know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though, I'm the same.
And he was generous. He knew all the crew's name, their kids. Well, he was terrific. Actually, getting the Harlan Coben with all that he's doing has sort of become my email pen pal. And he wanted to write a sequel for us. He liked the characters very much. But he'd killed Ruth off. So he's talked about a prequel, but I don't know about that.
That's annoying.
It's blooming
no,
annoying.
You can do a prequel. Prequels are great.
Well, I'd have to have a lot of CGI, I think.
Don't be ridiculous. It's fine. Prequels are great. It could just be 3 years before.
Yes. 6 months.
We can get away with that. We can get away with that.
It's the same producer, Guy Heskett, that brought me into Midsomer Murders. And in the novel, the character is a young girl, and she only does the tech stuff. There's no relationship whatsoever. And they wrote it up and thought, oh, this isn't very interesting.
Yeah.
So Guy, bless him, said, how about it being an older woman who can do tech? And then
Thinking it's Annette. It's another Annette shaped. Like Phil Collins.
Yes.
You've got it made, mate. You've got it made.
And then they attached me to Ruth. They just kept developing the story.
Yeah.
And recently he said, I haven't told you this before, but we stole a couple of scenes from Detectives in it as well and gave the words to you. So lovely. But the audience liked that.
Yeah.
And gave Ruth another relationship and her some depth as well.
It is hugely popular.
Yes.
This Harlan Coben stuff is hugely popular, isn't it? Do you think it's from the novels, or do you think that's sort of the basis of it?
I mean, they're in every airport.
Every airport.
Yes.
You always turn around on a plane and somebody's reading it.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
But I think the audience enjoy the twists and turns. They don't know where they're going.
Yeah.
So it's surprising to them, and they're living on the moment rather than...
Because I think there's so many shows that rely, especially nowadays, that rely on you watching the first 3 eps before you even know what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's not that. That's, that's, you're sort of in straight away, aren't you?
Yeah.
Really exciting. I mean, you starred in some of the most amazing shows on British TV, on global TV. Is there a role that you wanted, but you couldn't do, or for some reason, or you got and you couldn't do it, or you wanted and you couldn't do it, or... It's the one that got away. Let's put it that way. One that got away. Let's put it. That's what you're trying to say, Sally.
Away. There's a lot of them.
Yeah. We won't go there.
Or things you really want to do. I mean, Mother Courage is on at the moment. I would love to have played Mother Courage. I'd love to have done that. There have been things... Rivals wouldn't work with Ted. The schedules wouldn't work.
Oh, you're joking.
So, yeah.
I'm obsessed with Rivals.
Danny again.
Danny again.
Might have ended up doing anything. I don't know.
It's a very soft side of Danny, the Rivals. It's a really interesting sort of take on him. Obviously with Catherine Parkinson as well, who's amazing. But I just think we're just watching, and we're late to because I've been filming, we're late to the party, we're just watching the second series now. But it's one of those ones where I said to my husband, don't you dare.
Don't tell me.
Ted is as well. We've got to be there. Obviously the boys are not interested in Rivals, but we were like, you're not allowed to watch it until I get home. Because I'd have been so annoyed. because he's recording tonight, and I was going to watch one, but I better not because I get in trouble. And I'm not good enough an actor to pretend I've just seen it. Especially in front of him, he'll be like, "You've seen it."
Yes, you've been
I didn't know that. I just
secretly
predicted it. I'm a
watching
writer.
this.
What do you mean? So I love Midsomer, and I've done one Midsomer, and it took me years and years and years and years to do it. Because it was what they asked me years ago, and I couldn't do it. And then, how amazing is that character? Please describe her. Please describe Fleur Perkins.
An older woman with a brain, a sex life,
Massive.
a Harley.
She's mucky.
Oh, she's very mucky. Yes,
I love the
but
way
classy.
she embarrasses Neil, does she, as character?
Yes.
It's obviously Barnaby.
Yeah.
She shows him up, doesn't she?
Yeah, both the pair of them idiots.
She's
much
blush.
brighter.
He's
Much
always like
brighter
that,
than Oh, that can't be true. No, I can't.
I don't know. Okay. And the Harley Davidson there.
Yeah, and motorbike sidecar, blackjack convertible, but just the brain thing and a life.
Yes, and sexy. There's like I've always obsessed with seeing women of a certain age or older women, older men in really sexy roles. It's like, I remember when lovely David Bradley was in Mount Pleasant, and he played like an old rock star in it, and he had a leather jacket, and he said, all I did, I got the character rundown through, and I just read, he's an old rocker leather jacket, and he went, yes. He didn't even know what it was.
No.
He just said, because he was very happy to do, like you said, the maroon cardigan parts, and he's very happy to do them, and he was absolutely brilliant at them. But he just said, I love, because of course we're still sexy. We're the same people, of course we are.
And none of us think until we can't stand up or sit down because your back's killing you. Any different?
Now. Yeah.
We
you
don't
never do,
inside with this. I've never got beyond about 4.5 in truth.
No. I think I'm around 35. In my head, I keep thinking, and then
are,
I go,
aren't you?
And then I think, no, Sally, you're 53 next week. And I go, oh, God.
Well, you just reverse the numbers.
Yes.
I've got a girlfriend who is
Good idea.
older than I am, and she just says she's 39. Every year it's her
That's
39th positive thing. It's meant to be...
That's Sue Holderness's age, 39. That's what she's
Right.
Right, I'm 39 now, that's it. That's who we are, we're 39. Yes. So you're constantly busy. I mean, did you ever dream that little girl back there in your little drama? Did you ever think you would be literally, like I said, part of the fabric of the nation, really, as an artist? Did you
just
ever imagine
wanted to join in? And it didn't fantasize about where it might go, but just wanted to be involved, I suppose. It wasn't that I wanted fame, I wanted to act.
Yeah.
So
it's a very weird thing, isn't it, nowadays, that people say, I want to be famous, and the kids say, you want to be famous, and you go, what for?
Yeah.
Because it's such a weird, especially with EastEnders, not great. And well, obviously EastEnders was great, but the side effects and sometimes the symptoms of that aren't. But I always say fame is a door you can't go back through. Because it does, if you got to a certain level, it doesn't matter how many, there's always somebody who remembers you. And I feel, why would you want that without the bit that goes with it? And I know it's a bit of an old-fashioned view, and I suppose it's rubbish, but I feel, it's, why would you want that?
But it distorts lives. I mean, in the ultimate, it's real stars, how they can function. You don't have a real life anymore. It's really difficult.
Yeah.
And I have found it intrusive sometimes with EastEnders. There was one day I was talking with a friend about a mutual friend who was dying, and suddenly I realised there was a girl videoing us, walking backwards in front of me as close as you are, videoing the conversation. And I said, please, what are you doing? Dad came over. She's not doing anything wrong. She's not doing any harm. And I said, well, I'd ask her to erase it because it was a private conversation. All she had to do was ask. Just
and we
say,
would have taken a lovely picture.
Yeah, or even a little video, whatever. But,
it's a bizarre thing, isn't it? I know I went to a dear friend's funeral very recently, last year, and we came outside and there was another person, actually he was in the music industry, and we'd not seen each other for a bit, and we had a big hug, and somebody was videoing it, and it was outside a funeral. When we were all in tears, and I thought, really? now.
Be in this moment, not, you know.
No, it's awful,
But
isn't it?
also, I did get. I went to see 1536, the play.
Oh,
that
I
was
passed
at the
that the other
Almeida.
day. Is
Yeah,
it
it's
good?
great. Yeah. But before the show, a woman came and said, you know, oh, you are wonderful. Very complimentary. And her husband came and said, can we have a picture? Yes, do that. And then I went to buy myself a glass of rosé.
Yes, of course. Summer.
Yes,
We're
it's
there, we're in
summer for
rosé region.
Yes. To take in with me because it played through.
Oh,
It
right.
was an hour and 40. So I thought, well, I'll have a couple of ice cubes in it.
Yeah, be all right.
And went to put my card on the reader, and one of their party paid for my rosé. And because I'm
That's
such
never happened to me. I'm outraged. So you had a lovely glass of rosé on then?
Yeah, so it's not
Why
all
doesn't that
bad,
happen all
is
the
it?
I shall expect that every time I walk into a bar now. Like that. I don't mind that. I think I got.
Hello,
I remember,
hello.
I remember me and Saran getting a free kebab on Canal Street once.
Hey,
Does that
is
count?
that a euphemism?
No, Annette.
No. Okay.
It's not.
Sorry.
It was a free kebab. We got a free kebab, and then we went in. We'd been to Velvet. And that's where they filmed Tiptoe. We'd been to Velvet because we were safe there, and we were Karen and
Yes.
Shelley in Coronation Street, but we were completely safe with the gays, obviously. And we'd gone there, and we were a bit worse where we went, and we got a freak, and they went, oh, and the guy said, oh, I've been watching you two. Go on, you can have your kebabs, and we were absolutely ecstatic.
Yes.
We were so happy about that. I'm still happy. Look, I'm still talking about it
Yeah.
now, like 20 years later. Now we're going to go to another break, and. Obviously, we do our little question. The question before the break is Annette's Doctor Who character, obviously the brilliant villain Margaret Blaine, became one of the most memorable characters of the modern era of Doctor Who, absolutely. But which alien family did Margaret secretly belong to? Answer after the break. We asked you before the break. Annette's most famous character in Doctor Who was Margaret Blaine. But what alien family did Margaret secretly belong to? And the answer is, Annette?
The Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Oh, lots of people say the Slytherin. Oh, you were a Slytherin.
Which is Slytherin, isn't it?
Yes. Blonfell Foch passing me a day, Slytherin. From Raxacoricophalopatorius.
What?
Sorry.
Is that your alien speak? Are you speaking alien?
I'm giving you my name.
Yes, say it again.
And where I come from.
Say it again.
Blonfell Foch passing me a day, Slytherin. And Raxacoricophalopatorius. And a lot of funny emails and texts were exchanged with Russell when I went, what? How the hell?
On what planet, literally, am I ever going to be able to say that? You did.
I did.
Is it one of those things that you just say over and over again so you never forget?
Yeah, I got him, he wrote it phonetically, sent me a text with it phonetic, and then just me going, ha 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 ha.
Yes, back. Good luck with that, love.
Yes. He calls me Dame Bad.
Dame Bad.
And I call him the Master.
I call him the Master.
Do you?
Well, because he's just a master writer, isn't he?
Yes,
I called
he
him a master on
is.
Instagram the other day. But not for that reason. Actually, I forgot about Doctor Who. That is amazing. Now, what would you say your guilty TV pleasure is?
There's a programme about dogs
Which
on a
one?
Monday night. It's the Wood Green
Doghouse.
rehousing doghouse.
Isn't it
And
wonderful?
my partner died a couple of years ago.
I'm so sorry.
But I would never have been able to watch it when he was didn't like dogs.
He didn't like dogs?
He was a cat person.
Oh, he's a cat person.
Thought cats were superior. Dogs are sycophantic
And?
Yes.
Do they buy
love you
rosé
and
as
need
well?
you. I'm sure they could be trained.
I love dogs. Really? So you just didn't want anything with dogs on?
And I'd go, but the dog would be with me. I'd take the dog with me. And no, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you would. I'd be left with it.
Yes.
I mean, fair enough, because you work away so
Yes.
much, and that makes sense, because why wouldn't you want a dog? But Yeah, that's totally fine, isn't it? Yeah, I get that now.
Yeah.
But I used to cry. My friend was Paul O'Grady. I remembered, I don't know, I mean, he had about 10 dogs. He just kept taking them home. It's blooming useless. You'd go and there was another dog trip.
Yeah.
Is that another one? Yeah. Like 10 dogs. But I would be useless. I think I'd be useless at that job because I would just be taking them home all the time. Right, so what was your Dame Badland? Is it Dame?
Yes, Dame Bad.
Dame Bad. Right, Dame Bad. And Nicky and Russell's. Right, Dame Bad. This is your life on screen quiz. You starred in all 4 seasons of Ted Lasso, obviously. What phrase does your character May tell Ted that perfectly sums up being an AFC Richmond supporter?
I don't know.
It's the hope that kills you.
Oh, well,
I'm going to get you to say it.
Yes.
Because I love this character. I'm going to get you to say it. It's a bit of a fan. Go on, can you say it for me?
It's the hope that kills you. For all football fans.
It is though, isn't it?
Yes.
Like anything.
Yeah.
You were in 4 episodes of Coronation Street.
Yes.
In
And I did a belly
2005.
dance and I had a pink poodle.
I was there. 2005.
Yeah, it was
then
dark
again, I mean,
night.
it could have been, yeah. It's ridiculous. Everybody says that, and it's like 60 characters. What was your character's name?
I don't know, something like Thelma, I would think.
Yes, it is. It is Thelma Clegg.
Thelma
You
Clegg.
got it right. Something like Thelma, I think. You got it absolutely right. Now, you star as Nanny Bingo. I mean, these are the jobs we've not even talked about. You star as Nanny Bingo in Channel 4's sitcom Big Boys, which was absolutely, by the way, was absolutely beautiful. The way it portrayed mental health, about relationships.
It's Jack's real life story. The writer.
Isn't it
Beautiful.
beautiful? Oh, I loved it.
Yep.
So, what university do Jack and Danny attend?
I don't know.
It's not even a real one.
No, it's pretend.
It's Brent's University.
It's Brent.
It's based in Watford. What was the name of the character that Ruth Jones played in Runaway?
I can't remember these things.
It's Eleanor Ravenscroft.
Ravenscroft.
Now, Aunt Babe departed EastEnders in 2017. God, it seemed like yesterday. And it was 2017.
Yeah.
That's nearly 10
And
years
then I
ago.
went on to Midsomer about the same time.
Yeah. There wasn't really, maybe that, yeah. During her final week, she was arrested along with Mick and Shirley Carter. What was she arrested for?
Drinking? Drink driving?
No. Apparently, you,
Apparently.
my lady, were giving out booze in the morning in the Queen Vic. You were doing Babe's boozy breakfast.
Oh, yes, I remember that now. That was the least of my worries. Really,
I thought that was
I was
the...
blackmailing folks, stealing money from the safe. I don't remember boozy. Maybe I had a tipple myself. I don't remember the boozy breakfast.
I think that's what you were... You had a rosé yourself. That's what you were arrested for in EastEnders. Mm-hmm. You are an absolute legend, and it has been absolutely amazing. Oh, God. Dame Annette Badland. Dame Bad. Dame Bad. You'll be Dame Bad for me forever now. Dame Bad. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for
You're
having
amazing.
me.
And long may you reign. That's all for A Night In with Sally Lindsay. Don't forget you can listen wherever you get your podcasts every Wednesday, and you can watch on YouTube too. See you next week.